G'day gang, Dan here, how you going? Back in Star Wars: The Old Republic on the Bounty Hunter. We're gonna go to SWTOR, but we just see what Mako has to say.
That guy, Carteri from SWTOR, remember him? Doesn't exist.
The guy was too much of a wuss to be important. Probably can't lead you to anything useful.
But the guy's invisible or something. I can't find out anything about him. Nothing.
Trying a little hard to dig up intel on a guy we left in the dust, aren't you?
You jealous? Of a guy who squealed at the first sign of a blaster? Today just keeps getting better. You know what's weird? The more I look at that holo of coral, the more it makes me think. If I've got a sister, what else have I got? Aunts, uncles, cousins? Maybe I've been missing family dinners for my whole life.
Could be a bunch of people wondering where you are right now.
Think so? Probably all torqued at me. That Mako, she never calls, she never writes. Still, I've got to wonder, how are they connected to SIS? Something I need to figure out.
Okay, Mako, you have a little think about that. We will go... Actually, let's have a look around. There you go, have a little chat to our other fella. See if he's got anything to say. That's you, Galt.
Oh, it's good to relax. This is as close as I'm getting to it these days.
Something wrong?
Wrong? Oh, yeah, that's putting it lightly. I'm going nuts here. I've spent so long keeping one step ahead of somebody, I can't believe I've lost them for good. At least when I'm out with you, I usually know where the blaster fire's coming from. Keeps my mind off trouble. Mostly.
The less time you and Trouble spend together, the better.
You've got a marvelously camouflaged sense of humor, you know that? Let's see how easily you brush off your old instincts and catch 40 winks after you've spent 30 years bounty hunting.
If you're not up to something, let me know before it becomes a problem.
Ah, I'm just in a funk. Come on, I think I've had my fill of all this cheering up.
Oh, really? You got more to say, my friend?
You know, you're pretty quick to sniff out an opportunity for profit.
What's your point?
Just an observation. Makes food for thought. I wonder how much more lucrative our little partnership could be if you applied that intuition to something other than bounty hunting.
Gave up trying to make an honest living already?
I was looking for a fresh start with this little arrangement, not a career change. My abundance of skills and expertise are always at your disposal. It just so happens that most of my expertise is in crime. Mull it over. I'd hate to see so much potential go to waste.
What are you up to, Colt?
I've been thinking it over, and I see a lot of room for improvement maximizing your profits. Take catching me, for example. Sure, you got a nice bounty from the Great Hunt, but why stop there? You just need to use a little imagination.
And what did your imagination come up with?
A few words in the right ears, and you could make a lot of money on poor Tiresias's remains, if you don't mind double-crossing crime lords. Offer the body, see who bites, rob them blind. Couldn't be simpler.
Are all your schemes this blunt?
It's not the most elaborate con, but you're new at this. Besides, the scams are a lot less risky when you know you can vaporize anyone in the room.
Just keeps going.
So, that suggestion I had involving my duplicate? Turns out there are a lot of folks out there who've still got a bone to pick with the late Tiresias Loci. A little friendly competition couldn't hurt our final take. I'm thinking an auction would do the trick.
I'm open to anything that'll boost our profits.
That's just what I wanted to hear. Give me some time off the ship, and I can handle the whole thing by proxy. The only finger you'll have to lift will be the one accepting your credit transfer.
Try anything cute, and it'll be a 2-for-1 sale.
Cute's not really my style. Besides, I'm still recovering from the last time we crossed each other. I'll be back before you know it. What, no parade? Oh, not even a cake? How about at least mustering a good to see you for the guy holding your share of the credits?
I take it the auction went to plan.
I don't know whether to be flattered by the numbers. You're cut. Pretty good take, considering the expenses. The bidders really couldn't wait to take Tiresias off our hands.
What expenses?
Middlemen, venues, security, incentives, everything necessary to ensure a smooth transaction with half the underworld in one place. 3 pirate crews, 10 free traders, 2 exchange bosses, half a dozen huts, one I don't even remember crossing. Kept licking his lips. I think his name was Druga. It was quite the rogues gallery. A lot of familiar faces. Brought back memories, let me tell you.
How much did we get? 536 credits? Is that it? Come on, mate.
Oh, I picked up a little souvenir from the Royal Museum. I thought we could make sure these get put to better use.
Keep your loot. I work for a living.
Fine, I wanted some decorations anyway. Brighten up the cell, you know?
Alright, Galt. That's enough of Galt scams. Let's go to Nar Shaddaa. Actually, we don't need to go up there. Oh, in fact, let me just go and make sure Mako doesn't have something new to say. I think she's good, but you never know. I'm pretty sure I would have shown him up on my map if she did. Alright, so we're going to go to Nar Shaddaa. Take us there. I'm gonna go to the meeting coordinates. A bounty hunter named Hadar Soon.
Go on. I've distracted you from the Great Hunt long enough as it is.
Who was that? Was that you? That wasn't you. Who? Maybe that was Galt. Anyway, what were we up to? Taro Blood's comrades are meeting to plot your elimination from the Great Hunt. Hadar soon believes Taro's intentions to be dishonorable, and he's provided you with the coordinates of this meeting. Go to the meeting coordinates at the Ganalon Shipyard's dock in Nar Shaddaa's upper industrial sector, and prepare a welcome for the conspirators. Right, back to good old Nar Shaddaa. So we're going to go to the meeting coordinates, which is... it doesn't want to share it with me. Guess we're going to get down there first. Oh, it said shipyard, so... we may not have it on our map. Yeah, maybe it's over here. Oh. Make our way to the transport and see where it takes us.
Please select an available travel route.
Oh, it's just
Have
over
a
here.
safe and pleasant stay.
Wonder why it doesn't show up on this.
Vehicle pads are currently open for business.
Right. Some camera issues there. So it's... oh, it's all the way over there. Okay, so... you mount up, and we'll make our way in that direction. It's actually quite a long ride, isn't it? There's an event going on, I think it's going on at the moment, called Nightlife or something like that. And there's the potential to get a Mako customization, a new customization. Oh, not a new one, it's been in the game for a while I imagine, but new to me. I'm gonna see if I can actually get it. See what it looks like. Well, I saw actually a preview. It looks alright. It looks like she gets rid of her cybernetics there. At least on her face. From what I saw, maybe they pop it somewhere else. I don't know. See if I can get it. I think it involves a bit of gambling. A little bit. Some slot machines or something like that. I'm not going to get shot down by a droid. Okay, here we go. You've survived the entire map of Upper Industrial Sector. Oh man, imagine that. Well, this is the shipyards. Let's look lively. This is the coordinates. Speak to Sedyn Kyne. Oh, here they come. The Mandalorian Commando. Okay. What's your deal?
I remember you. You shot Brayden back on Hutta.
What the hell are you doing here? Doesn't matter. You saved us the trouble of hunting you down.
Stand down, Sedyn. A matter of honor has brought all of you here today, and it shall be settled as such.
Commander, what's going on?
You owe this hunter a debt of blood, Sedyn, and I would like to see at least one of my pupils redeemed before I die.
If you had played it straight, you'd still be waking up tomorrow.
A Tong blood duel will resolve this dispute, a duel to the death. Challenge Sedyn. A true Mandalorian must accept.
Consider yourself challenged, Sedyn.
I accept. Relu, you'll fight as my second. You've dug your own graves.
Everybody says that.
Trouble on the way.
Oh, Sedyn's a bit tanky. Relu not so much. And that is that.
Well fought, Hunter. I see in you the future of my people.
That's quite a compliment coming from you.
I merely speak the truth. This matter is settled. The rest of you shall allow this hunter to finish the great hunt in peace.
No, Commander. Our pledge to Taro stands.
You are no Mandalorians.
That make you feel tough, shooting an old man?
I did him an honor. Better he die for his cause than in his bed. Now it's your turn.
No. Now it's your turn. Mandalorian's down.
It's fitting that I die here, surrounded by my failures. Taro mustn't win the great hunt. Don't let his example lead others down the easy path. Keep honor alive among my people. Show them that the old traditions, the code of the warrior, is worthy of defending.
I'll stop, Taro. The rest is up to the Mandalorians.
You walk a treacherous path, Hunter. Unless you believe in something, you will become an empty shell. Or a rabid dog. In the end, all you have is your dignity.
Taro isn't worthy of such a great teacher. Not by a long shot. If we ever see him again, I'll tell him that before you blast him.
Okay, we're going back to the ship. With your targets eliminated, you are ready to proceed to the final round of the Great Hunt.
We should probably get back to Crysta now that we don't have to worry about Taro's cronies messing up the final round.
Sedyn's cost us too much time already.
Well, looky here. I got myself a hunter who's reached the last leg of the Great Hunt. Ain't I just a lucky gal? How about something serious for your final mark? You ready for this, sugar? You're hunting Jedi Master Kellyan Jaro, the Mandalorian killer himself.
The name doesn't ring a bell.
Shoot, am I dating myself? This guy was a serious player during the last Republic Sith War. At the Battle of Coruscant, Jaro single-handedly gave over 100 Mandalorian soldiers the big push. Word is he's on board the Republic cruiser Aurora, so that's where you're headed next. You gotta take out Jaro and the Aurora to finish this hunt.
The crew won't just let me board.
Getting to your target's part of the challenge, sugar. We do got a plan for that little old battlecruiser, though. Once you're aboard the Aurora, you'll need to blast her hyperdrive regulator in the engine room, and that gizmo protects the ship from the powerful forces of hyperspace. Then head to the bridge and set the ship to jump into hyperspace on a timer. When it does, boom, no more ship.
Couldn't someone just abort the jump?
Not if you blast the bridge controls after you set the ship to jump. Now that's all I ought to tell you. But I wrangled some, well, confidential information. One other hunter made it to the final round, and he's already headed to the Aurora. Care to guess who?
Taro Blood, that slimy son of a... He's gotten away with Brayden's murder way too long. He needs to pay.
This saves us the trouble of hunting Taro down.
Okay, Taro Blood deserves a rather gruesome end, I get that. But are we really going to fight a Jedi Master?
I intend to be ready. You do the same.
I'll transmit the Aurora's coordinates. Best of luck.
That guy, Carteri from Nar Shaddaa, remember him? Doesn't exist.